Hi, I'm sitting at home and just thought I would reach out to what's going on in my spirit at this time. And I would say it's regarding relationships when we were younger, and some of us are still young or is young. And now that we're more older or more mature, have we changed from the different aspects of a relationship that was toxic or not pleasing to what we desired, or did we do things to create the atmosphere of the relationship? But that's what I want to discuss, or, would like to just bring to the table regarding stepping up the levels of our relationships. Male, female, business partners, family. I guess it could go across the table regarding what type of relationship, but I mainly focus right now male, female, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife type love relationships. I'm going to take it back to when I was a teenager and I got my first love, and it was the love of the love anybody would ever want. You seeing stars around this person and everything. But now as I'm older, I look back at the different levels of growth that I had no idea of what it took to have a love relationship, or what it took to make a person feel love. But even though I was doing everything that needed to be done, it was something that hadn't been done within myself to make the relationship be all that it could be. And the relationship was sweet as pie for about 6 months. I moved out of my mom's home. I didn't even walk across the graduation stage getting out of school. I graduated early. I got my diploma early in January, and June was the day to graduate. I never even went back. I moved out and moved with my first love. But again, it lasted for 6 months, and it ended with him hitting me, and one thing led to another. But I'm knowing that this is common in our relationships. Abusive physically, abusive verbally, abusive mentally, and even to the point it's getting in a person's spirit. So I'm not going to say that if you're the one that's getting the toxic, the bad treatment, that you doing something to receive that, like you're bringing that on yourself, because at the time people can be in their different spaces, and sometimes there are some things that a person don't have to do to make something trigger in another person. But this is where I'm going regarding under, relating with people at whatever level they may be at. And if it's a trusting, insecurity, lack of communication, jealousy, control, if these types of issues are in the relationship, it is going to require the person to look within themselves, because this is how we're going to evolve into true love, true clarity of our own knowing ourselves. Because whatever is in front of us or whatever situation we're in, we've got to start looking at it as this is an opportunity for me to evolve and not always looking at it as the negative, as I've got to get away. Use it as a learning ground regarding your evolution of knowing yourself. Okay, for example, if we have a relationship and that person is very jealous, don't want us to look at nobody, don't even want us to talk to nobody, your family, just stupid jealous. How can we use that as a replica of how something is going on within our own selves, within our inner being? If this is in our world, if this is in our atmosphere, this is a lesson to find out why, how, what is your responsibility on you. Focus on you, not so much focus on what that person is doing. Focus on how can you use this situation to make your evolution grow within yourself. Because I know for a fact, if we do not learn in the different life situations that are before us or that we are involved in, if we do not learn in those situations, we will go right back into it with different faces but the same situation, because we didn't learn that lesson per se in that classroom, that level. So now that the universe, the galaxies, the spiritual realm has gone into a different dispensation, a different era, it's different going on in the universe. And in order for us to be in sync with this switch, with this new level in the universe, to participate and to receive from this, we have to start recognizing what is it we have to do. Don't look at the other person or the other people. Find out from your spirit, from your spiritual connection, what do you have to do to get to the next level? If there is insecurity within yourself, and basically, I'll put it this way, basically the bottom line to all of our lessons that we have to learn to graduate each level higher and higher, evolving into the highest deity within ourselves, bringing out the God in us, walking as powerful deities, creating our own world. The ultimate lesson that has to be learned is loving yourself. We have to, that is the lesson in all of these classes or different levels of life that we're learning. And that just came to me right now of how to say it. In every class we're in the classroom of life, it is to teach us to love ourselves with pure love, with true love. Love and the Hebrew, the Bible calls it agape. That is the highest form of love. You got your friendship love, you got your romantic love, your love without no conditions, love unconditionally. That is the God kind of love. Agape, unconditional. And these are the lessons that life has. That's what is to be taught in that classroom. How to love ourselves unconditionally. Wow. That is beautiful. That is being illuminated right now in my spirit. Out of everything we're going through, it's to teach us. That situation, that person in our lives is there to teach us how to evolve in a higher, deeper love towards ourselves. And we're in their lives for them to learn the lessons as well. You know, each person is in each other's lives to learn whatever lessons or whatever level each person is on, is to learn the lessons of love. First, loving yourself. Because if we can't love ourselves, we do not know how to love anybody else. And, you know, first we're to love our Creator, our universe, our God, nature, Mother Nature, whoever you honor. That's the first love. And now that we respect that first love and honor that first love, our Creator's love, then we're to have that love towards ourselves. And then once we evolve in that love towards ourselves, now we're able to share it towards mankind, to evolve human relationships. That's a beautiful thing. So if we have insecurity, jealous, control, lack of communication, or, you know, whatever is going on that is not bringing the best out of us, we have to take an inspection within ourselves and find out how can we evolve in the situation regarding bringing out the best in us. And believe me, it will come to us regarding what is our part to better evolve the God, the deity within us. Like I say, we may not be the one with the bringing the toxics, but since we're in it, it's a lesson for us to evolve in. And if we take each of these lessons of life in our lives as a classroom, go within, seek your inner voice, and it will come to you. If you seek, you will find. Go within, find out within your spirit, how can I grow in this situation? What do I need to do to evolve? How can I love myself that I may love others or love this person? It's showing where are we lacking in the love towards ourselves. So I've heard people say it's a reflection of what's going on the inner side of us, the inside of us. So again, when we're involved in the situations, use it as a reflection in whatever that situation is. Go within and seek guidance on how can you change you regarding the lack of whatever it is in that situation, because it's to bring out the best in you. It's showing you where you lacking from within. If we take life on that level, on that perspective, we will graduate so fast and we will find our lives changing and be in the flow of this overflowing abundance, this pouring out So let's be a part of it and go within. I love you.